Hey everybody, how are you doing this afternoon? It is Thursday, and yeah, man, we are heading to work, and we're coming in and out of some rain here. Let me see if I can flip the camera around a little bit, let you kind of see what I'm seeing. The only thing about doing a YouTube live stream on a tablet or a smartphone is if you use the front-facing camera, it's a mirror image, which absolutely drives me insane. So we're doing the best we can, but we're on the interstate here, as you can see, trying to make our way to the workplace for my last night of the week. Thank goodness for that. Let's see what this person's going to do right here. Oh, that's good. Okay, come on over, buddy. There you go. I tell you, man, you deal with this stuff all the time out here with these crazy drivers and everything else. But anyway, I just wanted to give an update on the next guitar shop review. But I'll tell you, this week it's been a busy week for me here at work, and it's just been very hectic, and you know, it's just typical for working nights out here like this. But let you see this right here. We're getting closer and closer to the exit, but we still got a couple of minutes there. So this past week, I've called a few different locations trying to get something lined up. And one place said that they were doing some work on the inside of the store, and you know, I understand. So they said to call them back in like a week or two. Another place was in Charlotte. I called that gentleman today. They just don't seem like they're very eager to have somebody come there and film. That's the vibe that I get. And I knew sooner or later, I knew that we were going to get one of those, you know, if not a few. But you know, what can you do, man? There's nothing you can do about that. You can only just do the best you can and keep trying to move forward. And the third location, the gentleman was very interested, but he said he had to talk to the owner, and they were supposed to call me yesterday, but something fell through, I guess, or maybe you know, I don't know. You just have to kind of, you know, stay on top of calling people, because, you know, they're busy. And I understand that. I totally get it. Right here is where I stop and get gas on Sundays, right there on the left. We're going to come up here to this light, and then we got to go straight. In just a second here. Oh, the light turned green. That's great. I'm sure it's going to be raining over here pretty soon, because I just came through some really, really heavy rain. So I'm going to get over there to the dairy soon and get hooked up to my trailer and get going. But the next location, I called somebody today when I woke up. Actually, I called them. I was looking on my phone for some other locations, and it's called Music and Arts. I want to say that's the name of it. It's in Greenville, and man, of all places, it's located on Woodruff Road. And if you're in the Greenville area, I don't need to say nothing. You know how Woodruff Road is. It's very busy road. I used to deliver milk over there to that Walmart years ago, and it's a place you don't want to be in the afternoon, or it's very, very crowded. But hey, man, I'll take what I can get. You know, I talked to a gentleman today. He was very nice, and from what he told me, that I guess him and the owner are pretty tight, and he said we were more than welcome to come check it out tomorrow. And I was like, okay, thank you so much. I said, you know, I gave him the whole rundown. I said, I'd like to I like to, you know, call people ahead of time to let them know we're coming. He's like, yeah, I totally understand that. We appreciate that's very respectful. I need to get in touch with Ralph and get settled on a meetup time. Usually we meet up about 2 o'clock at a place like that, any guitar shop. But the pictures online, it looked really, it looked like a big place. Music and Arts, I think, is the name of it. It looked like a really big place. It looks nice. I'm just hoping that we can keep the momentum going here on the channel. I hope that we can, I can find some more guitar shops. I'm looking for my tractor. I just got to work, so I think I parked over there when I got off work last night. Let's see. Sorry. And where's my truck? Let's see. Oh man, don't tell me it's not down here. Or man, did somebody drive it? I bet somebody drove it and it's parked. Oh man, where is my truck? That's the only bad thing, man. When you come in here, if somebody drove your truck, you don't know if they're still out doing their route or what the deal is. But anyway, yeah, I'm hoping that we can still keep finding these shops, man, because I really enjoy doing that. And it's a lot of fun. And we just have a blast doing that. There it is. It's sitting right there. Huh. I don't remember parking it there. I guess somebody drove it. That's all right. I'll park on the other side of it. But yeah, we're looking forward to going tomorrow. And like I said, the gentleman was very, very nice and courteous over the phone. So I'm going to do my best when we get there to try to go over things that the chat has asked me to do, which is, you know, try to show more acoustics, bass guitars. See, that's two things: bass guitars and semi-hollow bodies. Yeah, there's people are wanting to see more of those too. And so, like I said, we're still getting our sea legs here, you know, if you will, and we're doing the best we can. You can see, man. Look at this. I'm even going live, trying to get to the workplace. So you can't say I'm not dedicated and I'm not trying, because I definitely am. YouTube is can be something else sometimes. Let me cut my truck off. I just got gas last night, so I don't want to burn up no more gas than I have to. Let's see, is there any comments? I thought I saw a couple of comments. Well, we got Dennis Breen. Is it Breen? I hope I'm saying your name right, Dennis. Rock on. Thank you, man. John West, I'm at work, but I will watch this later tonight. Have a great day, Joe. Thank you, Mr. West. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. And I just want to say, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Mr. Williams, how are you doing, sir? Mr. Simon Williams, such a super nice gentleman. Thank you. I just want to say thank you to everybody who's taken the time to watch these. I see that the guitar shop reviews to Brian, Dennis Bryan. Okay, thank you for clarifying that. I'm sorry for mispronouncing it, Mr. Bryan. I'm sorry. For my Ninja 83, hey, I worked at that pet years ago while going to school right up the road. You kidding me? Wow. You worked at the dairy? Oh, man. Let's see. For my Ninja, that's awesome. Is that Raleigh 008? Joe, have you been to Fifth Street Music in Greenville? Is it Fifth Street Music, or my son went past there? Him and his wife, they do DoorDash sometimes, and he was in Greenville, and I thought he said Fifth String Music, but he might have just, they were probably driving past and he probably thought it said string. But is it Fifth Street Music? I need to look that up. Thank you very much. Raleigh, is that Raleigh? I need to check. See, I need to Google that and see if that's what it's called. To get the right name. Yes, Mr. Brian, I apologize. Yeah, man. It's for my Ninja. Yeah, I worked inside the freezer driving a forklift, very cold. Yeah, man, I've been at PET for well, I'm a driver. Yeah, I know everything's reversed on the screen. It looks like I'm on the passenger side of the vehicle, but I come in about 5:30 in the evening, and I drive to my destination, which is in Myrtle Beach. And if everything goes well, I get off about you know, about 12 hours, maybe a little bit before. But yeah, we get our trailers from over there at the dairy. We're not allowed to park over there, and because we're union, and they're not, and so that's just how it's always been. And but that dairy is very busy, and I really, my heart goes out to the guys that work in that dairy, because it's not an easy job. Not an easy. I couldn't imagine working in the freezer. Well, they don't have the freezer no more. They closed it down. We used to produce ice cream years ago out of the dairy, and they don't do that. They quit that a long time ago. So now it's just milk only. But anyway, I just wanted to say, I want to take this moment to thank everybody for watching the videos, and like I've asked before, leaving a thumbs up is the most powerful thing for a video, and people are doing that. And I just want to say thank you so much. I noticed that the guitar shop videos get fantastic views for where this channel is currently, for the amount of subs we have, which I think we just hit 15,300, which is phenomenal. Oh Lord, I hear it thundering, which is phenomenal. And because it wasn't that long ago, we were at like 13,000. So we've gained a substantial amount, and it's because of y'all. And I try to, when I can, to get on here and say thank you. That's really all I wanted to say, as well as the next, where we're going tomorrow. Mother Nature cooperates, and Lord's willing, we're going to Music and Arts tomorrow. And but I just want to say thank you, man. I believe, and I just believe in trying to spread the kindness. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are just who they are, and people would rather fuss and fight and argue and look at the negative side. Look, I'm a human. I've fouled up in my life, and I've done some crazy stuff through my years of being here on this earth, and but I don't think it's never too late to just show an act of kindness, but and that's really one of the reasons why we started these guitar shop reviews. It's just I think these shops deserve a fair shake, and plus I love going to the shops. I mean, all of them are different. Yeah, they all sell guitars. They all sell basically the same thing, but one might have something different than the other. And I think it's cool to see that. I love to see that. Ralph loves to see that, and it's a really cool experience. So again, I'm not throwing no shade toward GC at all. I still enjoy going to GC, but it just seems to be kind of the same thing. It doesn't matter if I go to the one near my house or even out here in Spartanburg. The one in Spartanburg was actually really, really, really super nice, and we had a great experience there. And it's big, so if you're ever in the Spartanburg area and you want to visit GC Guitar Center, yeah, I recommend it highly. That's they have a huge selection of stuff, man. It's very nice. I got to look at this chat. This chat's blowing up. Thank y'all so much. Let's see. Raleigh 08, you're right. Your son is right. Fifth string music. It looks to be mostly acoustics. I might have to bypass one, man. I might have to bypass that one. I hope not. I really try to accommodate what people request, but there's going to be a line there. If it's all just acoustics, I can't get into it. I just can't. I can't. And please don't take that to heart. I'm not. If I'm not into it, I'm not going to want to film. I'm just not going to want to film. But we'll see. I'll look into it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Mr. Simon Williams, you produce great and varied content, Joe, for which we thank you. Thank you, Mr. Williams. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Martin, is that Minar or? Hello, Joe. Greetings to you from Slovakia. Wow, and Europe, near Austria. By the way, that's a good Van Halen sticker. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, man. Wow, thank you so much. It's good to have you. Thank you so much. Scott from South Carolina. I was in the Teamsters when I worked at UPS part-time during college. I worked and paid my way through college, but it took 6 years. That is incredible, Scott. Congratulations on that. I know that was not easy. Mr. Mick. Hey, Mr. Mick, how are you? Bloody Soup. Hey, Bloody Soup, how are you, my friend? Michael Curtis. Man, everybody jumping in. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. Mr. Don Morton. Hello, Joe. Hope everything's going your way, sir. Enjoying the program. Thank you. And I have to say something, Mr. Don. That's just how, well, when I say sometimes people's name, I'll put Mr. in front of it. I'm from the South, and that's just how it's just our way of showing respect. I say Mr. Don or Mr. John or I might say Mr. West but Mr. Don, whenever I see your name, you have the last name Morton, is that right? Yeah, Morton. And I always think of Morton Salt. And I was like, I said, wouldn't that be something if Mr. Morton was the CEO of Morton Salt? And he was on here commenting, ain't that something? Oh, man. I don't know why. That's just how my stupid brain works. For my Ninja 83, you got to make some videos while you're down there at Myrtle Beach. I wish I could, my friend, but I can't. That's why I'm filming inside my truck right now, and I'm not in a company vehicle, because I had done that a few times, and at the time they didn't have a policy here, but now they do. They have a policy in place to where you can't do that. You know, you can't do anything on social media with this company, which is fine. But so I was all I can say is that I can't do that. You know, that's all I can say. And so I can't film down there, and if I could, I would. I know there's probably ways around it, but there's no sense in doing that and risking my job. It's not worth it. So, but this is, I enjoy my job. I'm proud of my job. I've been here, like I said, 25 and a half years. It's a good job. And the saving grace is you drive, you're by yourself. And that's good, because I've always been a loner to a degree. You know what I'm saying? I've had jobs where I've worked, you know, I've had all kind of jobs growing up, and I just, you know, working around some people, it's a power play if they have a supervisor role, you know, manager. And some people are nice, and some people are just rude, and it's a power trip, and I can't be around that. So I got into this line of work when I was 25 years old, and been doing it ever since. So I've been driving for 30 years. Can you believe that? I can't hardly believe that. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, I wish I could for my Ninja. I wish I could. Scott from South Carolina, Morton Salt. When it rains, it pours. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I don't use salt on any of my food. I don't use salt. Michael Curtis, I got a new phone. I got to go get set up. Okay, man. Thank you, Michael. Mr. Morton, it's all good. I was taught to do the same about the Morton Salt thing. Man, I wish. You'd be surprised how many people apparently don't know about Morton Salt these days. Yeah, I'm getting old. I'm when you drive for a living, there's a lot of things that'll go through your mind when you're just brainstorming. I'll think about like the toys and stuff when I grew up, how cool toys were. Star Wars was a big thing. I had the little figures. I still have my Star Wars figures, believe it or not. And some of the ships, you know, and everything was just better back then. And now everything is just not. I could sit here for an hour going down memory lane. Let's see, for my ninja, yeah, it's very nice when you like your job. Yeah, I mean, it has its moments like any other job, but for the most part, it's a good job. It's very demanding. I mean, I got paid this morning, and that's the one thing that makes you keep coming back. You know, I look at that deposit in my bank account, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'm gonna go back, because you're not gonna find that nowhere else around here driving. Not what you make here. But then again, I've put in my time too. It's seniority and you know, it's just the way it is. Bloody Soup, he says, hey Michael, all right, Don Morton, that's cool. Mr. Simon Williams, hey, he goes, managers should never be a power play, should always be a support role. I've been a team manager for 25 years, and that's what I learned. Yes, absolutely. I mean, I've seen managers come and go here, and for the most part, they were pretty cool. You know, the managers we got now are nice. They're good. But I can remember back, you know, you're old when you say back in the day, but I don't know how else to put it. It was different here. The old management system was totally different. And it made it difficult. And it makes the whole work vibe, atmosphere rough. But they got rid of all them, and now they got new. So, you know, it's nice, you know. Mr. Don Morton, having a good job that you enjoy is a huge part of the ball game. A blessing. Yeah. My passion is playing guitar and making content for my channel. That's what I love. I love that. And of course, my dream would to be able to do this and finally hang up my keys doing this. But that's a long way off, and that's shooting really high, you know. But hey, man, I believe if you're positive and you have faith, you never know. But if it doesn't happen that way, then that's just the way the cards were going to be dealt from the good Lord for me. I mean, all you can do is, you have one life, man. And is it that hard to be happy or to spread kindness? Is it that hard? No, it don't cost you nothing. You know, I mean, have there been friendships that have burnt down to the ground in my life, especially working here? Absolutely. There have. There's been things that's happened, and I was like, well, okay. And I've had to bite my tongue, and, you know, because you can't do nothing here at the workplace, because they'll dismiss you. You know, you'll be terminated. So you just have to just avoid those certain people and situations. You have to avoid it altogether. And I've had my dealings with that. But the older I've gotten, or the older I've become, there's a lot of stuff you just have to let go and not be so high strung. And I've always in the past, been a pretty high strung person, you know, always in a hurry, you know, come on. But this job has made me that way, because you're always against the clock. Sitting here doing this right now is, it's starting to get to me, because I'm like, I gotta go. But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm here. It's no big deal. Let's see. Let me go. Mr. Dennis Bryan, I love when you play on your live shows. I'm blown away by how good you play. Man, you're too kind, Mr. Bryan. Thank you. It could be better. I was thinking, and the reason I say this, I'll put it in perspective for you. Not this Christmas of 2025, but next year of 2026, if everything is cool and nothing happens, that'll mark my 40th year of playing guitar. 40. I got my first guitar Christmas Eve of 1986. I was 16 years old, man. So, but thank you for that. I really appreciate that. I love to play live on the channel. I don't know if it goes across to everybody on that same level. I think that, I don't know. I can't, I don't hear from everybody. So I'm just going by the numbers. The numbers are good in the chat. And then if I play something, a lot of people check out, and there's nothing I can do about that. And all I can do is I say, well, I hope they come back, you know, because I'm not going to stop playing guitar for anything or anybody. I love to play. I mean, that's why I've practiced for so long. Now, am I at a professional level? No, man. No, I'm not. No, I don't claim to be that at all. I'm never. I just wanted to be at a level where it was good enough to be in a bar band, you know, type level. And I feel I've hit that level. But there's nothing, for me, there's nothing like playing guitar that lifts my spirits. I mean, it just, especially when you've been working on a song for a while and you can feel yourself getting, you're like, oh, I'm starting to get it now. Okay, yeah, right here. Let me do this change right here. Oh, yeah, I got it. And then it makes you feel good because you worked at it, and it comes through, and you want to share that with people, because playing guitar or playing music is a form of expression. It's art, and you want to share that. What good is it if I just sit in my room and play and practice and I'm just doing it for myself? We live in a generation now where if you're comfortable, you know, and everybody's different, shoot, man, make a video, put it out there. Unless you're in a band and y'all have gigs lined up, that's a different scenario altogether. But I can't do that. I have to work a lot of hours. So the only way I can share what I'm feeling through music is on this channel, on a live stream. I gotta look at some of these comments, man, really quick. Let's see. Man, y'all were awesome, man. Thank y'all so much. Let's see. Man, let's see here. Thank you, Mr. Brown. That was really kind. Bloody Soup. I quit my job 3 weeks ago. I couldn't handle it anymore. I have about 2 years in cash to pay bills. We'll see what happens. Oh, well, Bloody Soup, I wish you all the best, brother. He says I might get into the YouTube game. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's the best I've felt in years since you quit your job. I've heard a lot of people say that. YouTube is a fickle beast. I've been doing it for 15 years, and nothing is triggered yet, which, you know, that's fine. That everybody's channel's different. You know, it's just finding that niche or that niche, potato, whatever, that will trigger the algorithm. Scott from South Carolina, how many miles have you driven? Probably millions. Oh, God. Working here, over 2 million. Yeah. Don Morton, when you said you got paid today, I immediately thought of ZZ Top. Just got paid today. Got a pocket full of change. That's a badass song. A great song. Sorry. BCG 5150 guitars. You've been driving all those years, though. All of the years, you thought about being an independent driver. I know it's a big risk, and rig insurance and repairs, time away. Yes, I have thought about that. That was a long time ago. And the more I thought about that, more time was passing here, and my seniority was building up here. And I would watch videos on YouTube about lease purchase, because I couldn't afford to go out and just get a truck, and my credit was in the tank. So my only option was a lease purchase. And I looked at videos. I mean, I watched that stuff for, I know, a year, just trying to find every video I could about lease purchase with a tractor trailer. And for some people it works. For me, it just wouldn't work. This is like I said, this job ain't easy where I work. It's hard. It's very demanding. But at least at the end of my shift, and I cut that key off, and I'm back here in this parking lot, I'm going home. Even though my time at home goes by like that, I'm still at home. I'm in my bed. I can take a shower in my bathroom. I'm not standing in line at a truck stop waiting for a shower. And my wife is kind enough to make me something good to eat before I leave for work. And so life on the road, being a trucker, is hard. It's very difficult. Everything I have came off of a truck. Shout out to Slick Rick, Major Trucking. I know it's backwards. I'm wearing your shirt, brother. Major Trucking. That's Slick Rick's. He's an owner operator. He used to work here actually years ago. So big Slick Rick, my brother. But yeah, I have thought about it, and it's not for me. It's just it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. Don Morton, you're playing rocks, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you. Mr. Williams, you do a great job playing live, Joe. People's taste you can't control, but keep doing what you love. Yes, thank you. That's absolutely what I'm doing. Thank you, Bloody Soup. Your playing is great and fantastic channel. Thank you. Our great channel. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Scott from South Carolina, just retired from a 42-year accounting career, high pressure, and my work was never done. No peace of mind. I'm doing great now. Scott, congratulations, my friend. Art G. Hey, Art. He says, I enjoy your playing too. I can tell you put in plenty of practice time over the years. Yeah, I play with those backing tracks, man. That's why I always suggest getting those backing tracks from karaoke version, because it helps you become a better player if you put in the time. You know, it really can. It really can. But y'all, I want to get on here and say, really, thank you. Hit that thumbs up if you can. Thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for listening to what I have to say. And it's just a blessing knowing that people out there actually are interested in what's going on. So we're going to be on Woodruff Road tomorrow, Music and Arts. I want to say that's the name of it. And hopefully, Mother Nature willing, we can get another one in the can. And we'll get it out there for you. So thank you again. And God bless y'all. Thank y'all so much. I need to get my butt in the truck and get going before I get a phone call. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all take care. Enjoy your day. Bloody Soup says. Thank you very much. I want to put my finger in the camera. I hate when people do that. All right. Thank y'all. God bless.